Hello everybody, I believe I'm audible. Just check and tell me. Hello everybody, just let me know if I'm audible. Good evening Chandana, good evening Lokesh Kumar. Am I audible? Let me know over here once. Okay, so I'm audible. And as you can see over here, as I told you, we will start from 8:30, but I have come 5 minutes early because I wanted to discuss few things with you. Vivek, good evening. And today we have a lot of time because generally Thursdays and Sundays I do not teach. So here we have the live class every Sunday and every Thursday. Okay, and it is from 8:30 and so we can discuss as much as possible. Okay, so we are going to do that, and yes, so we see, as I have mentioned over here, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. As you all know, my website's name is lotskill.com. This requires a bit of update over there, but yes, as much is given over there, you can follow it. You have Merchant of Venice. If you have Tempest, you can follow it from there. You have question series over there. You can still follow that. And if you are not there in the Telegram channel, some of you were telling me that you had some problem logging into joining the channel, the Telegram channel. There you can even search Slot Skill Board Prep and you can find it, or the link is given in the description box. You can join from there. Okay. Many of you are already there. I think there is no problem in the Telegram channel or the link, but if you try, you can. And yes, if you like the session, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because it is kind of a motivation for me. It feels good to be, to be shared, okay, with all. And if there is more participation, we all feel a kind of bond, okay, and we keep practicing. If you have your friends participating here, you will find more interest in attempting the questions, okay, trying to answer them. So the other thing that I will like to inform over here, just a reminder, because even the last few classes I've also told you, because now we cannot go for uh, what is it? I cannot log you. I cannot start a fresh batch now at this moment because exam is quite close. So the other offer, remember, I used to share some pictures with you about the batches that continued till month of August. Admission continued till month of August. Now it is closed. So the offer that is available now is the one that we are doing today. Okay, we are going to do it. Subscribers can share their question papers for discussion. You can share your own question papers with me. You can know their answers if you are interested. There are many who are doing it, and we are still, lagging behind a bit. We are doing the transformation exercise, a very good one that was sent by one of the family members of my channel. And the points to remember over here is, if you are doing it, those who are doing it, you have to send clear pictures, because if it is not clear, you yourself cannot understand on the screen, right, when it is shared. And if possible, try to send the scanned ones. Okay. And the last thing is, you cannot send it in the Telegram channel. If you want to send it, you can share it to Reshmi Mukherjee 24 at gmail.com. The same spelling as my name, 2424 at gmail.com. You have to share it over here. Now, I believe we have spent some time in discussing what you have to do uh, if you want to share your question papers here. Literature, language, both is accepted. And if you are ICC, if you are ISC, if you are class 7, class 9, 10, 11, 12, you can share. It's not an issue. But clear pictures. Now we will move to the PDF that we were discussing last class also. Here you see 98 to first page. It has till 111. We had already discussed this part, right? Just let me know if it is discussed already. Let me know if this much is already discussed. Okay, so this much was discussed. Next page, I believe in the last class, one of you said that it was discussed till 114, right? Vivek and Chandana, till 114 it was discussed, right? So we will start from 115. Remind me once. 115, right? Yes. So we will start from 115. Let us read the first sentence and try. Okay. The world will never again come, as I already told you in the last class also. 115 should start. Alright. So we will start from 115. But only problem is generally the other question papers were MCQs. But here the transformation sentences are very good. But the problem is this is not an MCQ. So you have to type the whole answer. I will give you ample time, not an issue, and we can do as many Jai Hind Vishal, so we can do as many subscribers choice classes, live classes here. No hurry, we will solve them all, but you will have to write the whole thing, write the whole answer. Okay. The world will never again come across such generals like Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson and Churchill. Okay. Now you have to begin the sentence with hardly. Okay, so you have to begin the sentence with hardly, and your sentence is here. Now see it and tell me what it is going to be. 115. Try. Answers should come from you, only then I can tell you what is the right answer. The world will never again come across such generals like Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson, and Churchill. Mayank has already answered. Hardly the world will come again across such generals than Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson, and Churchill. Mayank, slightly there are mistakes, few mistakes are there. Try to point them out, check your own sentence, and try to find out is it sounding incorrect. Just check it like that. See, you have written hardly the world will come across, will come again across. Come again across is incorrect. Never is there, no? So for never, what can we write? No, than is not required over here. Kedar has written, hardly will the world come across such generals like Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson, and Churchill. One word Kedar has missed. What is it? Hardly. See, I have highlighted the word. Never is there, no? Hardly. Now, will is already there. Hardly will the world ever come across such generals like Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson, and Churchill. Kedar has missed just one word, that never over here will come as ever. Okay. Any other answers? Many answers, sometimes it happens that it's not just Kedar's answer is correct. There can be other answers also which is correct. So everybody try. It may so happen that आपने जो लिखा वो भी ठीक रहा. Okay, so you try. Acha, one thing, why there is a comma after hardly? After hardly there is no requirement for a comma. Okay, so hardly. Now see, Chandana, why we should use an extra helping verb, do? Okay, when already one helping verb is here, no, will is the helping verb already given. First we will try कि वो लगा के टेस्ट करो पहले कि उसी से काम होता है कि नहीं. फिर अगर नहीं हुआ तो एक्स्ट्रा वर्ड ऐड करो उसमें. ठीक है, चेंज करो हेल्पिंग वर्ब. पहले देखो कि विल से होता है कि नहीं. सो हार्डली विल द वर्ल्ड एवर. नाउ ये जो मैंने अभी बोला नेवर को एवर बनाओ इसमें. ठीक है, एवर कम अक्रॉस. कम्स वाई come across such generals like Alexander, Napoleon, Nelson, and Churchill. Okay, Chandana, Kedar, Mayank, all clear? I believe it is clear. I will move to the next one. Is there anybody who is still answering? Type it. I will check it. 116. Let's move to 116. As he continued, okay, clear. As he continued to avoid the people, they grew more suspicious of him. ओके एज ही कंटिन्यूड टू अवॉइड द पीपल मतलब जितना वो लोगों को अवॉइड करने की कोशिश किया उतना उसका सस्पिशियस उन लोगों का सस्पिशन उस पे बढ़ गया ओके सो द मोर दिस वन यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन मेनी अ टाइम्स ट्राई यू हैव टू बिगिन इट विथ द मोर तो इस साइड पे द मोर आया तो उस साइड पे सेपरेट अनदर पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस विल आल्सो हैव द मोर दिस इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल नो ये बढ़ेगा तो ये साइड भी बढ़ेगा तो इस साइड में द मोर इफ वी राइट दैट साइड आल्सो विल हैव द मोर शेयर द video share the live class with your friends so that they can also participate and you find it interesting okay in answering you find it more interesting in answering okay type it as he continued to avoid the people they grew more suspicious of him others every single person type your own answers don't see what the other person is writing because repeatedly I'm saying it's not just that your answer will be correct and the others will not be correct okay there can be two answers and both are correct there can be three answers and all three are correct so you type your answers check if your answer is correct or not you don't have to mug what I am saying no you don't have to remember what I am saying if your answer is correct why to remember the changes right Mayank is writing, the more he continued to avoid people. Acha. Mayank, check Chandana's answer once. Uh, don't think that I'm comparing. Just for your, you will remember it better. See, इस साइड पे अगर मोर हुआ मतलब मैंने अगर ज्यादा कोल्ड ड्रिंक पी लिया तो मैं ज्यादा मोटी हो जाऊंगी सो दिस साइड पे द मोर लिखा तो उस साइड पे भी द मोर लिखना है the more I drink cold drink, the more the fatter or the more bulky, okay, I will become. Understood? So the more. So the more he continued to avoid people, the more suspicious they became of him. The more he continued to avoid the people. Chandana, I'm telling your answer. The more he continued, ये लिखा है ना already continued, तो इसको भी include कर दो. The more he continued to avoid the people, the more the people grew suspicious of him. Okay. The more they grew suspicious of him is also correct. Okay. दो बार people ना भी लिखो तो भी correct है. The more they grew suspicious of him. Only you will have to include Chandana the continued. Okay. Next, the Nishan has written the more he avoided the people, the more people got anxious, suspicious of him. Correct, but only the same thing. This word continued. ज्यादा कुछ चेंज मत करो ठीक है कंटिन्यूड को रखो वहां पे एड दैट वर्ड कंटिन्यू द मोर ही कंटिन्यू टू अवॉइड द पीपल द मोर दे गॉट सस्पिशियस ऑफ हिम ओके Chandana is writing the more he continued to avoid the people okay to avoid the people the more people grew suspicious of him not about okay here Chandana, I've already said the more he continued to avoid the people, this two word is missing this time, okay? To avoid the people and the acha and about word is going to be no need of changing the preposition. No, off will be off only. Okay. Next, let's move to the next one, which is 117. 117, what is written? She treated him in her casual manner because she didn't know that he was her boss. Okay, you have to start the sentence with what? You have to start the sentence with if she had. Okay, now if she remember in one of my classes I explained you conditional sentences. Now conditional sentences को change कैसे किया जाता है आप लोगों को पता ही होगा because I have already explained to you. Okay, in very rare videos you will see in these channels you will see that this is explained conditional sentence how to change them. It is done over here once already in the live class. I will explain it again if you want, but first try. Mayank is writing, if she had treated him in her casual manner, it was because he didn't know he was her boss. Okay, if she had treated him in her casual manner, it was, if she had treated him in her casual manner, it was because he didn't know he was her boss. So, but it is already mentioned clearly that she treated her in a casual manner. See, it's already mentioned. There is a no chance of. And is there any doubt that she didn't treat him in a casual manner, or she treated him in a casual manner? इसमें तो कोई doubt नहीं है. तो if word use नहीं कर सकते उसके लिए, right? Yes, correct. If she had known, इस पे doubt है. तो if she had known that he was her boss, she would, अगर उसको पता होता कि वो बॉस है फिर भी उससे कैजुअल मैनर में ट्रीट करता ताकि उसका जॉब चला जाए, ऐसा है क्या? नहीं. So she would not have treated him in her casual manner. Okay, my slight mistake. Just this is kind of silly mistake. Okay. अगर पता होता तो कैजुअली ट्रीट नहीं करते, राइट? शी वुड नॉट हैव ट्रीटेड हिम इन हर कैजुअल मैनर इफ शी हैड नोन. अच्छा, चंदना, knew not knew, known. If she had known that he was her boss, that not required, then is not required. Okay, just a comma is required. She would not have treated him in her casual manner. Okay, Mayank and Chandana both clear, idea clear. No doubts. We will discuss now 118. She had been greatly shocked and depressed. Okay. She had been greatly shocked and depressed by the sudden demise of her father. The sudden, only not is required. Yes. Not the 1 second, just not. He would not have treated. Okay. Would not have treated. Okay, Mike. Come to 118. You have to start it with the sudden. Participation. I require more participation. If you are interested in grammar class and exercises to be solved every single day of the week, you need to share the video with your friends so that there is more participation. Okay? Next one. Try the next one. Okay, so I am Rajiv. The sudden demise. Okay, you are Rajiv. The sudden demise of her father shocked and depressed her, according to Rajiv. According to Mayank, the sudden demise of her father has greatly shocked. अच्छा, greatly has greatly shocked and depressed her. No, 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 Mayank, it's correct only. Has is mentioned, so has ही रखो उसको. Perfect, Mayank. The sudden demise of her father has greatly shocked and depressed her. Rajiv, slight mistake. The sudden demise of her father. See, has been greatly है ना यहाँ पे greatly को remove नहीं कर सकते. Has greatly shocked and depressed her. Okay. Chandana, the sudden demise of a father made her to be greatly not required, made her extra verb नहीं use करना है. Okay. Why to add an extra word made her not required. Shocked और depressed तो वैसे ही verbs है, तो इसको ऐसे ही लिख देते हैं. The sudden demise of a father great has greatly shocked and depressed her. Okay. Chandana, keep trying. You see, by the end of the class, you will be able to answer correctly. See, Mayank, also you have improved. I guess you can realize that. Okay. Check every day that how many sentences you can answer correctly. Okay. Keep a record of that. Maybe by the end of 2-3 weeks, you will see if many of your answers are correct. This is slightly difficult. Okay, slightly difficult exercise. A few are extremely easy, but let's practice one which is difficult, little difficult, rather than practicing the completely easy ones. Okay. So let's come to 119. There is no doubt, 119 is saying, there is no doubt the sudden demise of her father has greatly shocked and depressed her. Correct. Her word is missing, but rest is correct. And love and enemy lover. Asha, there is no doubt that Madhuri is the most attractive girl in our class. Beyond all doubt. What? Which one is not a doubt? Check that and then according to it frame the sentence. Which one is not a doubt in the sentence? Acha, Mayank has written that beyond all doubt, no other girl is as attractive as Madurai. Beyond all doubt, no other girl in our class is as attractive as Madurai. Um, then, beyond all doubt, no one is as attractive as Madurai in our class. Or we can even write, beyond all doubt, Madurai is the most attractive girl in our class. Just writing this is also correct. Your answers are also correct. Okay, you can write it like beyond all doubt, no other girl is as attractive as, or is in our class is more attractive than Madurai, or as attractive as Madurai. Even if you are writing beyond all doubt, no girl, or yes, no word is mentioned, so your answers are only correct. Okay, beyond all doubt, no other girl is as attractive as Madurai, or beyond all doubt, no girl is more attractive than Madurai in our class. Both the answers are correct. As I told you that sometimes more than one answer is also correct. We have seen it. Now let's move to 120. As the mountaineer climbed higher and higher, he found it more difficult to breathe the higher. Now, the one I have already told you that this side is increasing, that side is also increasing. This is kind of okay. You have written beyond all doubt, no other girl is as attractive as Madurai. Is word is missing? No? Check that. Acha. Vinitha has written the higher the mountaineer climbed the higher the mountaineer climbed. अब क्या है? अब there is a pause no in between. So we have to give what? A comma. The higher the mount, I'm talking to Vinitha, okay? The higher the mountaineer climbed, now comma. There is a break in between. Now what happens on the other side? The more difficult he found to breathe. Okay, the more difficult, but Rana, the more difficult you will have to write. Okay, Vinita, comma and the more difficult. Now Mayank, I'm talking to Mayank's answer. The higher the mountaineer climbed, ed. Okay, climbed. See, the higher the mountaineer climbed, the more difficult it became the more difficult he found to breathe. Okay, the more difficult he found it to breathe. Okay, the higher the mountaineer climbed. Chandana, your answer, the word is missing. The mountaineer climbed, the more difficult. Okay, what is happening on the other side? Higher he is climbing, more difficult it is becoming. So the more difficult he found it to breathe. Okay, Chandana, any other answer? Okay. Now we have come to 121. Nothing substantial can be achieved without hard work and perseverance. Okay. So we have to start the answer with can, and here I will tell you, over here you have one thing that is missing. You have to end it with a question mark. Okay. Remember that, and according to that you frame your sentence. Okay. Animal lover is writing, the higher the mountaineer climbed, the more difficult it became. He found it to breathe. Okay, he found it to breathe. See, check over here, it, he found is there. No, let's not remove this. He found it to breathe. Anim lover. Okay. Acha, Mayank has written, can anything be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Okay. Can substantial be achieved without, what is substantial? Acha, Mayank, one word is missing from your answer. What is that? Can anything substantial, nothing will change to anything. Can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Now I am checking Shreya's answer. Can anything substantial, anything add करना है ना? Can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? We have to change. Why are we changing this one? Leave it as it is. Okay. Harsh is saying, can anything be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Achha, why are you just leaving this word? What harm has this one done to you? Substantial add kar do, no? Can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Can anyone achieve? No, Chandana. Can anything substantial be achieved? Can already we have used, no? So remove can. Be achieved without hard work and perseverance, question mark. Substantial, substantial meaning, you can Google search. Who can tell me the meaning of substantial? Tell me, what is the meaning of substantial? Means large. Substantial, you are saying large, or um, yes, can anything, not large, but can anything like that is useful or helpful or that you can prove is good enough? Can you achieve anything that is good enough without using your hard work and perseverance? Okay. So, can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Correct, animal lover. Can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Rajiv, correct. What benefit? What benefit meaning? I did not get it. Can anything substantial be achieved without hard work and perseverance? Okay, correct. Vinitha, correct. Next, we will move to 122. See, some of you who attended the camp have been selected. Tell me. Some of you who attended the camp have been selected. Shreya has already written, not all of you who attended the camp have been selected. Very good, Shreya. Not a single mistake is there. Very good. Others. There can be other answers. Don't just see her answer and think that is the only answer. Try. Not everyone have been selected who attended the camp. Um, Acha Chandana, just put who attended the camp in between. Okay. Not everyone who attended the camp have been selected. Okay. Keep it like this. Not everyone who attended the camp have I had been, okay, have been selected. Just जैसा है ऐसा ही लिख दो. Shanmukh, very good evening. Welcome here. Not everyone who attended the camp had been selected. Correct. Have been selected. Don't change this part. Okay. Keep it this only. Have been selected. Then yes. Then Saksham has written correct. Mayank only that have it will be yes correct. Mayank not all but few who attended the camp have been selected. Not all but few who attended the camp have been selected. Okay. This is also correct. Mayank, see, we have got another answer and that is also correct. Not everyone who attended the camp word is missing, animal lover, okay. Rajiv has written not all of you who attended the camp have been selected, correct, very good. Next we will move to 1 2 3. Had it not been for Usha's common sense, we want grammar class from first meaning. I did not get it. From first meaning what? Oh, you are already getting grammar classes. Those are subscriber choice question answers, as I've already told you over here. Okay. Remember, this is one paper that is shared from the basics. From the basics, if you want, you have to tell me which topics. There are hundreds and thousands of topics. Everything is included in your transformation. You have a lot of topic. You have to let me know which one you want. Okay, and then according to that I can discuss them over here. Okay, as I have told you, if you want any particular discussion, any particular chapter, you can share them over here. For example, Shanmu, अगर आपको डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट एक्टिव पैसिव इसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो तो जहां पे प्रॉब्लम है उसका एक पिक्चर यू कैन शेयर विथ मी in you can send that pdf to my mail. Okay, we can discuss your problem over here, the questions. Okay, and as you get it, so this is a subscriber choice, you have it twice a week, so we can discuss that. Okay, and as we are doing 123, tell me this first. Now this one is slightly tricky. Think and tell me. Had it not been for which ICC 10th class board exam, what all we need? See, transformation includes everything. Others keep trying 123. Okay, transformation includes everything. You have direct indirect there, you have active passive there, you have degrees of comparison there, you have tense over there. Without knowing tense, how will you know कि have वहाँ पे लिखे या has या had क्या लिखे वहाँ? Not working. You can Google search. Sorry, you can go to the Telegram channel, search this. This is the name of my this thing channel, Slot Skill Board Prep. This way also you can find. Okay, so videos of that topics. Okay, so you have to if you require them, you have to send me the portion of discussion. Acha, okay. For example, as you will find active passive discussed in one of my YouTube videos. You will find direct indirect discussed in many of my videos. Okay, so those you can practice from there. Already recorded videos are there section. Okay. And sorry, Shanmukh, it's already there, so you can visit those. If you have any other doubts even after that, and if you want live classes, you can search some question papers on those, and you can it will be saved. No. The question is perfect. The question is perfect. Think on this line. Question is perfect. This I can tell you. When you try. See, one thing I will from this sentence, two things you will clarify. Two of your doubts. One is this save, okay, when you start the sentence with save, and there is another one where you start the sentence with but. If you think on this line, sorry, I'm writing it in my laptop, so the handwriting is extremely poor. I guess tricked means, see what is written, had it not been for Usha's common sense, we would have been tricked. Imagine nowadays, just like banks बहुत trick करते हैं ना, हमको phone करके बोलते हैं कि pin दे दो हमें, we will want link of telegram, it's there Shanmukh in the description box. Just now somebody joined, I think Saksham joined just now. You can also join from there. And you can, as I told you, you also have this slot skill board prep telegram channel. There you can Google search and join. Had it not been for Usha's common sense, जैसे okay, जैसे as I told you that generally what happens is we are often tricked, like they call us and tell us give our give your OTP, okay, one time password, and we give it. That means we are tricked by them. Okay. Acha. So had it not been for Usha's common sense, it would have we would have been tricked. Okay. So what are we going to write? Had it not been for Usha's common sense, that means it is Usha's common sense that saved us. First, understand the meaning. It is Usha's common sense that saved us. Okay, think it like this. See, if you want to change your answer, you can change. First, let me give you the hint. Save. That means you are protected from something. How are you protected? For money. Which thing helped you? Usha's common sense helped you. That means save. This sentence has two parts. In बीच में एक comma होगा और save के साथ जो part आएगा उसमें Usha's common sense आएगा. Okay. Now you think. Mayank, if you are writing save from being tricked by Usha's common sense, Usha's common sense did not trick me. I could have been tricked by the person who called me. Okay. Saksham has written something. Let's read. Save for Usha's common sense, we would have been tricked. Very, very good. Very good. Perfect answer, Saksham. Okay, perfect. Save for, but for. Write it somewhere. Save for, but for. These forms of sentence. Save for means what? This is preposition. This is phrasal verb. Save for. Meaning, it is एक्सेप्ट फॉर मीन्स अगर उषा का कॉमन सेंस यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड नहीं किया गया होता तो वी वुड हैव बीन ट्रिक्ड. सो सेव फॉर उषा's कॉमन सेंस. इफ यू आर टोल्ड सेम थिंग बट you have to start the sentence with but. Same thing. But for Usha's common sense, क्या होता अगर वो नहीं मिलता तो we would have been tricked. Now tell me, is it clear? Write this sentence somewhere down because this can come as a question and you will not find this almost anywhere in your in Google. Even if you search, you will not find it in your YouTube videos also, in any other channel. So you can write this down somewhere. This is important because you already see it in one of the question papers that is sent to me by one of your friends in this channel. Okay. Do you want me to explain 123 sentence once again? Chandana, saved ourselves. Saved is not written, no? Save is written. How can we use an extra word? I'll erase everything, check what is written. It is written save only. So when it is save, we can only use save. We cannot add extra word, right? Saved. Saksham, I cannot upload this PDF in Telegram channel because this is provided by one of your friends over here, and we can just discuss it here. If you want, you can copy this down somewhere, okay, or you can solve it, take screenshots, practice everything here. I cannot share the PDFs over there, okay. That's why I'm telling you, no, here that if you want me to discuss your question papers, you have to send that PDF to my email ID, not in the Telegram channel. Okay. Vinitha, once again I'm explaining. Save. Save means when you are writing another preposition besides save. Save for. But for means what? Means except that. That means except Usha's common sense, what would have happened to us? We would have been tricked. So how we will frame it? See, save for Usha's common sense, comma, what would have happened? We would have been tricked. So rest of it would remain the same as it is. Just you have to add save for Usha's common sense. Even for word is written over here. That means instead of had it not been, we are using, just remember it like this if you want. This will be, I think, even easier. Had it not been. Instead of this, we are using save. Save for Usha's common sense, we are just putting a comma over here and rest of it remains same. We would have been tricked. Okay, Vinitha? I'm all right now. Actually, it happened in August. Okay, I had a kind of constant vomiting and all. I fainted once and then I had to go. Remember that time I could not upload much videos, and that is the reason why this time after I had to I had to stay in the hospital for 6 days, and there were a number of tests and there was a bleeding in the brain for some infection. So yes, Chandan, Tuesday. So that's why I could not come on Tuesday because I was admitted for a test to check how my situation was after the Yes, she's actually talking about Tuesday. Tuesday, I could not come to the live class because of that. I was admitted in the hospital on Monday to check what was the situation after the medication and the operation. How was the situation after 2 months? That's why I was there and I could not come live. But now everything is fine. Almost no medication is required, and it is not an issue. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. It means a lot because sometimes what happens is when I can't take a class, like last time when during the time when I was in hospital, some of my students who I could not even inform them. It was a sudden attack, and I had to be admitted in the hospital immediately. So I did not even have my phone in the ICU. आपको phone रखने नहीं देते हैं ना. You are not allowed to keep the phone. So I could not inform my students, and there was one among the many. Okay, only few, it becomes a problem. Others are very caring. They had no issues. As soon as I informed them कि ये हुआ था, after coming back 6 days, after 6 days, inform करने के बाद they were kind of they felt, maybe that particular family, okay, they felt that I was bluffing or something. It was so heartbreaking that after all this work that after my morning classes, I sit over here, discuss your paper. Even before I discuss this paper with you, I have to check. No, first I have to check if the sentences are correct, if these things are okay to bring it over here, if this is applicable for ICCISC. Okay, so all this after doing so much work, if somebody writes something like that, it is heartbreaking. So I understand that, but not again, we maybe sometimes people misunderstand, we cannot help it. So, and it is so much of happiness that you all asked me this thing. Thanks a lot. See this part, let's come back to our topic. And see over here, 124, 125, this page we have already done, right? We have already done this page. Just tell me. Remember, I think it was done on Sunday, isn't it? Just tell me this page. Thank you so much, Saksham. Yes, we did it. Okay. So this is the next page. Okay. I think there are 6 pages we have done. We have completed till the third page. All till the third page is done. This is the fourth page we are doing. Okay. 138. So let's start. Already done. So from 138, check this one and tell me, is this one also done or not done? Thank you so much. Simple mathematics. How many? Total of 6 pages are there from this PDF. Okay, and then there are other PDFs also. This one is taking a bit more time because every single sentence is very good and we have to discuss them. Sneha, thank you so much. Chandana, yes, okay. I also think that this is not done. 138. Whatever you do, I will follow you. Tell me, 138. Let's see if we can finish this page. Then we will be left with 2 more pages. Okay, whatever you do, it will follow you. Okay, no, this one, all these are done in the online, in the live classes only. All the subscriber choice questions will be done in the live classes only. Okay, so 138, you tell me, whatever you do, it will follow you. Your, acha, it starts with your, Mayank has already answered. Your deeds will always follow you. Others? Acha, Mayank, your deeds will always follow you, correct? But it will be better if you also add this word, whatever. How you will add? Now see Vinita's answer. Vinita, your answer is slightly incorrect. You have to, not incorrect, but placement. Your deeds, comma, whatever it is, comma, will follow you. Okay, will follow you. All right. So Mayank, you have to just add this part in between, whatever it is. But I wasn't available, so you used to see. Okay, okay, all right. That's fine. Okay. So your deeds. comma, whatever it is will follow you. Saksham, actions, do is there, no? From do what we can come to? Your deeds, okay? Not actions. From do is the verb, deed is the noun of it. So let's add deed over here. Your deeds, whatever it is, will follow you. Okay. Saksham, only one mistake. Your actions, change that to deeds. Why? Because do is given over here. Do say deed will be a better one. Okay. Now number 139. It is saying the house he took on rent was furnished. Use furniture to rewrite. Same thing. See, if you were told that acha, furniture word ko use, you have to use the word furniture. Acha, ma'am, whatever it is in ending, or by the way, whatever it is in ending, no, in the center you put it, in the center. See, Saksham's answer you will find what I'm trying to say. Your deeds, comma, whatever it is, comma, will follow you. Okay, Vinita. In between. Why? Because whatever it is, what is it actually talking about? It is talking about your actions. So place it beside actions. Okay, that's why. Next one, the house he took on rent was furnished. Acha, Mayank is writing, he took the house on rent which has furniture. The house he took on rent was furnished. He took the house on rent which has furniture. The house he took on rent was with furniture. Ashok Sharma, the house he took on rent was with furniture. This you can write. Uh, he took on rent. Correct, Vinita. He took a furnished house. No, we cannot write. No, furniture house is incorrect. We have to say then furnished house. But if you say furnished house, then you are not using the word furniture. So Sneha, yours can be taken as the correct one. The house he took on rent had furniture, comma, had furniture. Mayank, you had said he took the house on rent which has furniture, which had furniture then. Okay, HAD. Okay. Anything else? Ashok Sharma, you understood, and Vinita, did you understand why furniture house is not correct? Furnished house. When you are using the word furnished before house, that means it is an adjective. So adjective will be furnished. Okay, house with furniture. But furniture itself is a noun. It does not require another noun to sit beside it. Okay. Okay. So next one. Napoleon was an ordinary soldier, but he fought his way to success. Despite, I will remind you, despite, after despite, we will never use a particular word. After in spite, we always use that particular word. Remember? Think on that line and then answer. Correct. Very good. In spite of and despite being. Very good. Mayank is saying, despite being an ordinary soldier, comma, Napoleon fought his way to success. Others, despite being an ordinary soldier, fought his way to success. Despite being an ordinary soldier, he fought his way to success. Despite, Chandana, despite of is not correct. See, in spite ke saath we can use of, but with despite we can never use the word of. Okay. Despite के साथ of नहीं और in spite के साथ of course you have to use of. Okay? Despite being an ordinary soldier, Napoleon fought his way to success. Alright, so this one, that is the reason why, is mine correct? Yes, all are correct except Chandana's. Over there, Chandana, just remember, that's why if you are present in the live class, no, it becomes more interesting, and there I say it so many times, no, it gets inside your head. If possible, join in the live class. Of course, it is stored there. Later on, you can watch. Okay, so what is it? Despite, all are correct. Should we write he or Napoleon? What have you written? Despite being an ordinary soldier. No, why he? नाम लिखना है ना एक बार. नेपोलियन को कैसे पता चलेगा? If I write that despite being an ordinary soldier, he fought his way to success. Then Napoleon we have to write. Okay, because otherwise, how do you understand that it is Napoleon or he? It can be Mayank also, no? Then that despite what has Mayank written, despite being an ordinary soldier, he fought his way to success. I can even place in the place of he Mayank. Despite his being a ordinary soldier, Mayank fought his way to success. You cannot deny that also, right? But it is mentioned for using a pronoun, a noun is required. Okay. Okay. Next one, 141. He hates people who are dishonest. Mayank has already answered yes. He has a hate and hatred. And when do you use and? When it is a vowel or sounds like a vowel. Okay. Hatred, H starts with hatred, sounds like a consonant, word is also a consonant, so a hatred or hatred only. He hates people who are dishonest. He has hatredness, Chandana is incorrect. Saksham, he has hatred towards dishonest people. Um, he has hatred towards dishonest people is hatred against. Hatred against मतलब hate करते हैं उसका against है मतलब minus minus it is becoming plus, right? Hatred is a negative attitude and you are against that. That means what? You support this dishonest people, correct? He has hatred um for the people who are dishonest. Towards is correct, for is correct, but against he has hatred for the people who are dishonest. Animal lover correct. Saksham only one mistake. Towards not no against. Ashok Sharma has written this. Saksham, your answer is correct. Ashok Sharma, against people who are dishonest is incorrect. Towards people who are dishonest, for people who are dishonest, all are correct. Okay, next come to, we are moving a little bit fast today and so that we can complete it. Still a few more than 10 minutes are left. Let's see how many we can do. 142. The poor farmer asked the landlord to lend him some money. Use the noun form of lend to rewrite. See, lend is the verb. We have to use the noun form. Noun form of lend is what? No, against matlab what is happening? Why against is incorrect? Why I'm saying that? See, no, Mayank, lent is not the right word. Lent is the past form of lend. What is the noun of lend? Tell me. No, that is continuous tense. That is verb's continuous tense. See, it will be such a word that can, work all by. See, noun does not require, no, Saksham, that is also incorrect. Noun word can sit all by himself, does not require anybody. See, adjective requires a noun. Okay, verb requires a sentence in the beginning. But noun is the only word that can come that does not depend on anybody. Just like that, I can say, no, Saksham. It has a meaning because it is a noun. It is a name of a person. Okay, borrowing. Saksham. How come borrowing? The word is itself changing, no? Think. It will be somewhat like lend only. Okay, 5 more seconds. One, two. Lender is the person who is lending the money. That is the name of the person. 3, 2 more seconds. 4, and 4.5. Any other word coming? Then I'll say. Yes, Mayank Shaw, correct. Loan. It is loan. See, you can say no loan. That has a separate meaning by itself. Isn't it? Loan. क्या लेना है? Loan लेना है. No, Vinita, it is loan. Okay. Lending is a verb. No, I can use it as a verb. Action word. But what is loan? Loan is the thing that you are getting. It is a name of a thing. That amount, that money. All right, clear? Now you tell me, how will you use the word loan, 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 over here in this sentence? The poor farmer asked the landlord to lend him some money. Now the sentence will become easy. Once you know the word loan, you can use it over here. It is very easy. The landlord was asked for a loan by the poor farmer. The poor farmer asked the landlord for a loan. No, of some for a loan. mm For a loan, if you write till loan, then also it is correct. Vinitha, no need of changing it into passive. See, you have changed it into passive. In case of passive, the object sits in front. Asked the landlord. So the landlord is sitting in front. That means it is changing into passive, not required. Directly you write, the poor farmer asked the landlord. Now you have to use the word loan. So for a loan, the poor farmer asked the landlord for a loan. Okay. Any doubt in 142? The poor farmer asked for a loan from the landlord. Okay, this is also correct. Any doubt with 142? Otherwise, we will move to the next one. This is also a slightly difficult one. Just you have to find the right noun word for lend. Any doubt? Otherwise, start solving 143. If no doubts, start solving 143. Don't have to say yes or no. Okay. Why should passive voice be not? See, it's not this that why we are not changing it into passive. Okay, the problem is, why do we need to change it to passive? Directly, if we write it is fine, no? It is not required. When it is not required, we will keep it. See, generally when you get transformation sentences, it is written on top with the minimum changes possible. Transform the sentence without or with the minimum changes that is required. Okay, so when it is not required, why to shift the word in the front, change it into passive? Not required. Only it is given, change it to noun form, just change it to the noun form and leave it like that. Okay, Vinitha. Vinitha, tell me if this idea is clear because clear. Okay, 143. Many of you have answered. Let me read it. I haven't yet read. So she has found her passport which she had lost. This is very easy. She had lost her passport which has been found. She had lost her passport which she found. Um, Acha. Chandana, she had lost her passport, which has been found, correct. She had lost her passport, which she found, correct. She had lost her passport, which she found. She had lost her found, but later on found it. Not required, Mayank. This much change is not required. First is only correct. First type of answer that you gave. She had lost the passport, which she had found. No, what did she do initially, Shreya? She lost it. So she had lost the passport which she has found. Understood? Past perfect is the oldest thing that happened. Okay. For example, you visited Kashmir, you came back, then you wrote a story on it. Everything, writing the story is also past. Visiting Kashmir is also past. But visiting Kashmir happened earlier. Oldest form of past. So there you are going to use past perfect. She had lost her passport which she has found. Vinita, she had lost her passport which she found. Animal lover, correct. My mine is correct. She had lost her passport which she found. Correct, Ashok. Only Vinita, just check it. Just the thing that I told you. That oldest form of past. Vinita, your sentence only I'm saying. The oldest form of past uses had or perfect form. Okay, had lost. What you have written, she had lost her passport. This much is correct. Pehle passport was lost. Then what happened? She found it. No, so had is not required. That is not the oldest form. First, what happened? The passport was lost. Then she found it, which she has found. Either has found or only found will do. Okay, Vinita. Next, Vinita, if it is clear, tell me. And others keep solving 144. Okay, 144 is saying what? 144 says no subject interests me as much as philosophy. Of all. Of all the now, Amayam, of all the subject is incorrect. Of all subjects, the is not required. Next is given, the is not required. Of all subjects, comma, philosophy is the most interesting for me. Okay, or philosophy interests me the most is also correct. Okay, of all subjects, I have Divya. Of all subjects, I had interest. So I had not past perfect. Nowhere it is mentioned. No past perfect, not required. So of all subjects, comma, philosophy interests me the most. Okay, or philosophy interests me the most. Ashok Sharma, correct. Of all the subjects, the is not required. Ashok Sharma, just remember the is not required. Okay, of all subjects, comma, philosophy interests me the most. You're most welcome, Vinita. Of all the subjects, philosophy interests me the most. Correct. Of all subjects, Vinita, the word, remove that the word. Saksham, of all subjects, philosophy interests me the most. Correct. Of all subjects, philosophy is the most interested subject. No, most interested. Most interested means how can a subject be interested in you? You are interested in the subject. Correct. So, of all subjects, philosophy interests me the most. This is the best. Meghnath, what is the problem with you? It does not matter whether you suddenly love me or not love me. You practice these, that will help you. Okay. I will watch it afterwards when the whole thing is over. Then you tell me, you can greet that okay, it helped me. Okay. We will find a cure for what is this? Okay, next is movie Act 2. I'm watching Act 2 scene 1. Okay. Check it. Will it be possible? Actually, you're telling me the next one. Right? Yes. 145. Okay, 145 now tell me, it is not at all possible, not at all probable that man will find a cure for death. Write an interrogative sentence. That means this is going to be a question. Okay, it is going to be a question. In the end, you have to end it with a question mark. What have you written? Uh, will it be possible that the man will find a cure for death? Mm, see, when try to find out, yes. Oh, acha, animal lover is telling of all subjects S is required. Philosophy interests me the most. The most. Okay. Vinita, is it not at all probable that man will find a cure for this? Yes, correct. See, this helping verb is already given, Mayank. Right? So instead of using another helping verb, you are using another helping verb. Will. Right? Will be possible. It is written is probable. So instead of using another helping verb, directly write is. Okay, is it at all probable that man will ever find a cure to death? Cure for death. Okay. Is it possible that the yes Chandana initially it is correct. Is it possible probable that the man will find a cure for death? Okay, will find. Why to change it to would? Only remember when you are changing it to indirect, will changes to would. Is it probable that man will find a cure for death? Correct, Shreya. Saksham is correct. Shreya, is it possible? Why possible? Probable is written, no? Right, probable only. Is it probable that man will find a cure for death? Correct. Okay, next come to 146. If you have finished with 145, come to 146. There are how many more? Many more. 1, 2, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are still there. Continue. 140. Which one are we doing? We are doing 146. Had he been diplomatic and less ambitious, uh, he would not have lost his position. Okay, I will read the question first. He would not have lost his position if he had been diplomatic and less ambitious. So you have written, had he, Vinita has written, had he been diplomatic and less ambitious, not have lost his position. Okay, very good. Ashok Sharma, had he been diplomatic and less ambitious, he would not have lost his position. Correct, very good. Next. Any other answer? He would not have lost, correct, yes. This one will be his. Okay, this one is going to be his, not him. Okay, any other answer? If no, then move to 147. Is it essential that a teacher must possess both intellectual and moral honesty? Use the adverb form of intellectual and moral. Adverb form. Intellectual and moral is what? These are adjectives. Now change the adjective to an adverb. This is the easiest thing that can be asked from you. Adjective to adverb is the easiest thing. You can just intellectually, very good, and moral will change to morally. Very good, Vinita, Mayank. So remember, mostly this happens that if you are getting an adjective, just add ly in the end of it, it changes to adverb. Mostly. There are some exceptions also. Intellectually and morally, okay? It is essential for Ashok Sharma, it is essential for a teacher to be intellectually and morally honest. Uh, Okay, very good. We cannot use the, we will try, but if it is not possible, we will not use must possess. Okay, so it is essential for a teacher to be intellectually and morally honest. Okay, it is essential that a teacher must have intellectually and morally honest. No, must have if you are writing, then how can you add intellectually and morally? Must be intellectually and morally honest. B. Okay, others. It is essential that a teacher must be intellectually and morally honest. Vinita, correct. We will do till 145. So three more sentences are there. Others try. Vinita, yours is correct. Perfect. Ashok Sharma, it is essential for a teacher to be intellectually and morally honest. Yours is correct. Vinita's is correct. Mayank, slight mistake. Must have intellectually and morally honest. This one will be must be intellectually and morally honest. Next one. The others who are trying, I need more participation, more participation. Others just don't sit and see, also participate. 148. Our students participated in a competition between schools. This is a very nice one. Our school participated in a, I is what? Vowel, no? So how will you write it? Our school participated in, Vinita is writing, our students participated in an inter-school competition. Mayank, one mistake, our school did not participate. Our students participated, right? Our students. So that part is incorrect. So our students, Vinita, perfect. Our students participated in an inter-school competition. Our students participated in an inter-school competition. Ashok Sharma is also correct. Any other answer? Now this one you know that there can be only one answer, which is as soon as you can understand it is going to be inter-school, rest is all there, no? Not an issue. Next come to 149. He fought like a hero and saved me from the criminals. Add suffix to hero and rewrite. Suffix. Okay. Suffix matlab, what is suffix? Suffix means the one that is coming at the end of hero. It is the word needs to be added after hero. Okay. It will be one full word, a portion of that hero word, but it should come in the end of hero. Okay, think. Vinita has written, he fought like a hero and saved me from the criminals. Add suffix to hero. His heroism saved me from the. Ashok Sharma, what is behind? What behind? His heroism saved me from the criminals. Um, okay, then his heroism saved me from the criminals. Vinitha, correct. See, over here, why are we not writing fought? Because it is not possible to include fought over there. Right? That's why we are removing this one. We will try to include it. If it is not possible, only then it's fine. He saved me from the criminals heroically. So, add suffix to hero, heroically. You are saying, um, okay, this you can do. Okay, Saksham has said, but slight mistake is there. See, you have written save me from the criminals heroically. This way you can use this hero fought word also. He fought heroically. So instead of writing, one second, instead of writing like a hero, you can write heroically. He fought heroically and saved me from the criminals. This one will be the best one. Okay, heroism instead of hero, because if you are writing heroism, Vinita, Mayank, then what is happening, we cannot use this fought word, correct? We have to change, we have to remove the fought word, but it is already mentioned that we have to make minimum changes. So straight we can do what, we fought heroically and saved, he fought heroically and saved me from the criminals. That would be best. Very good, Saksham. Ashok, she fought heroically and saved me from the criminals. This would be the best one. Now is it clear? 149. Tell me if it is clear. And then if it is clear, don't have to mention anything. Start solving the last one, 150. If 149 is clear, mine, your Vinita, I told you, see, you have written heroism. If you are writing heroism, then we have to remove he fought this part. But as I have already told you, we have to make minimum changes. So instead of doing that, we can directly write he fought like a hero, remove this and write heroically. That is also a suffix, no? After hero, it is coming equally. Okay, so we can do that. Now 150. We produce electricity with the energy coming. Vinita, clear? So it is better to use the word heroically, okay, instead of heroism. We produce electricity with the energy coming from the sun. Now use the adjective form of sun. Adjective form of sun can be what? Okay. See, how will you, what is the adjective form of sun? Mayank, adjective form of sun is what? Solar. Try. What is the adjective form of sun? Vinita has written sunny. Okay. Now use sunny where you can use. We produce electricity with the energy coming from the sun. From sunlight. No, Ashok Sharma, sunlight is becoming again noun. We cannot use it as an adjective. Now, Vinita, you have said that the adjective form of sun is sunny. But see, if you add the word sun in front of energy, that also will be a kind of adjective, no? For energy. What kind of energy? Sun energy. Now you think. Sunny is correct. Adjective of sun is sunny. But here, energy, if you use the word sun before energy, it will become an adjective, no? What kind of energy? Not wind energy, not other forms of energy. It is sun energy. So now you think, how will you think it? You will think it as sun energy. Now, we produce electricity with the energy coming from the sun. So, energy coming from the sun part, change that. Okay? Energy coming from the sun. This part you change. Sun energy? solar. Sun, keep it as sun only, no? Saksham, don't change it, no, don't move it round. We produce electricity from the sun energy. Was over. We produce electricity part, leave it same as it is. Then with the instead of that write from. Then rest of it is same. The energy from the sun energy. Okay, Saksham, you have written it correctly only, but don't twist it like that. Okay, keep it straight. We produce electricity from the sun energy. Okay. Ma'am, question is asked adjective form of sun. Yes, but sun energy. First, listen to this clearly. You are telling that sunny is the adjective form of sun. Clear, that is correct, not wrong. But in this sentence, energy is your noun. Now, sunny energy we cannot say, right? But if you say sun energy, if your energy is the noun form, noun, then what kind of energy? The adjective describes the noun, right? What kind of energy? If you're asking the question to energy, energy is noun. Sun word is explaining energy. So it is becoming sun. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Why not solar? Saksham is saying solar. Mayank is also saying solar. Solar energy we can't write. Solar. I cannot say yes to this because I don't know whether you can change sun to directly to solar. Okay, as adjective. What is the adjective of moon or moony or lunar? No, moony it cannot be. Okay. Solar it can be correct, but still I will because sun energy is also possible. That is also the word you can directly use. I will check whether solar also can be marked correct. Okay. Sun energy, of course it is correct because directly the word sun, if you use it beside energy, it will give you the adjective. Okay. It will act like an adjective. But I have to check whether solar will also be correct. Next class, when we start from 151, we will discuss this one. Okay, I will re-verify lunar eclipse and solar. I can understand lunar ellipse and solar ellipse you are telling. I can understand that. But because, see, one side solar is adjective. I am not saying that solar is not adjective. Okay, what I'm trying to say is when sun word is there and when you can use sun energy and that is a possibility and sun energy is a correct word, it is better to use sun. And I just have to check whether solar can be used instead of sun. Understood? I'm not saying solar is not the adjective. Of course, solar energy is there. So solar you can use it over here. But sun can also act as an adjective. So whether sun would be the right word to put here or solar would be the right word to put here or solar can be another option. Because see, for moon energy we cannot directly write moon over there. We have to write lunar. But sun is possible. So that I will have to check once. Okay. So till 150 we have solved. Don't worry. Next class I'll of course give you the answer. Okay. So that there is no mistake, I have to re-verify myself because I can say, okay, solar energy, you write. But then if this question comes in your exam and if it is marked incorrect, then I will be sorry for it. So I will re-verify once and tell you if solar energy as well as sun energy both are correct. Sun energy is correct. Okay. Solar I will just check and tell you. It can be correct. Okay. It's not incorrect, but I'll just verify. From 151 we will discuss next class and before we start 151 I will provide you the answer to 151 about this doubt. Okay, solar. So that's all for today. And as I have already told you, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. You know by now. My website is slothskill.com. I've already told you. Telegram channel, many of you have already joined. Others join to be aware of what videos I'm putting and when I will post it. All those videos will be there. And of course, if you have followed it till here, if you found this is beneficial for you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe with your friends. Okay. And the available offer, I'll remind about this to you once more. Subscribers can share their question papers. This is a benefit that you will get from here. Um, you can share your question papers with me if you want a particular topic, for example, direct, indirect, active, passive. If you want me to discuss that, you can share those questions with me. Okay, and how to share? You have to share clear pictures. Okay, if possible, you have to send the scanned pictures. Okay, and you have to share the PDF, and that you have to mail to reshmimukherjee24@gmail.com. Okay. When is the next class? I will give you an idea of all my classes. Number one, Sunday you have one class. Next class is Saturday. Okay. Saturday you have class at 10 p.m. night. Okay. 10 p.m. you have my class. Every Saturday 10 p.m. Every Sunday 8:30 p.m. Every Tuesday 7:30 p.m. Oh, I'm very sorry. Every Tuesday you will have it around, I guess, I will have to check. Tuesday, it is slightly kind of, there is a shift. Maybe there will be a shift. And Thursday you have 8:30 p.m. So next class is Saturday, which will be at 10 p.m. Sunday is a holiday, so 10 p.m. I believe you can attend the class. 9:30 to 10 p.m. you will get it, and you will be informed in the Telegram channel as well as in the community chat box. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much. So bye bye everybody. Treasure trove questions. Yes, we come, but let's. You mean questions? Treasure trove topics are already discussed in the channel. Okay, you can find it. Questions, they will come. Maybe the next question paper, next subscriber choice question paper will be on literature. Okay. Thank you so much, Vinita. That's all. Bye bye, everybody.